Well, this is a demonstration showing the UIC1, the first of the UI modes. Quick look at what we've got here. Basically, I have two LEDs, one LED connected up to one channel, the other LED connected up to the second channel. I've just got a common positive lead and the two individual channel negative leads. The power supply feeding in. I've got a status LED hooked up, just a red LED, and then the toggle switch. It's a center off, momentary on in either direction, and obviously the common lead and the switch A, switch B connections for the essentially the two switches. Power supply set to 3.2 volts, so when I turn it on, just given the default settings, we should see the warning light flashing. And so let's power it up. So towards me is the going up direction, or what we're calling click 1. So click it on, and sure enough, we've got the status LED flashing. Channel 1 LED's turned on. There's a faint glimmer on the channel 2 LED. That's because on this proto I can't turn off fully the second channel or the first channel independently. I can only turn off both together. So there's a slight glow. The next prototype revision will have two separate op amps, and then obviously we'll be able to turn it off 100%. So let me raise the voltage up a little. Let's go to 3.7. There we go, just high enough. Make sure that we've cleared the stat LED. So we're at 3.7, which should be enough to drive at least an amp or more through the two test LEDs together or independently. So right now it's set to 500 milliamp table, the default. So let me cycle up. So every time we click up, we go up one level until we reach level 5. Clicking doesn't make any increase beyond that, doesn't flash, it just stops there. Power supply showing half an amp for that one channel. If I click the other direction, then we click down in levels, up, down. If I click up and then I press and hold towards me, then they both come on. They're at the same level all the way up. Two channels, 500 milliamps each. We have 1 amp total. And if I drop it down, if I press 1 towards me, then it toggles both LEDs. 1 LED. Now I can put it into the alternate mode, which is to press in the back direction. If I just do it for a short period, it goes straight to level 1. If I press again in that direction, I return. Now this time I'll press and hold it for a little bit, and it cycles to level 5. And again, if I press and hold, it toggles back. Now it returns back to the level it was. So if we have, for instance, both LEDs on, and I press release, press release, it goes back to the level it used to be. Now if I press and I'm in low, in this mode, the special mode, I can click towards me to go back to level 5, click away from me back to level 1. Level 5, and then I can press and hold, returns to the previous level. Towards me, a single LED, I press away from me, I can go down, go up, go down, go up, and I can press away and return back. So it remembers obviously the level it was at before it went to the special mode, including whether it was both LEDs, a single LED, and what level it was. Now to enter the menu system, we basically only can get into the menu system by turning it on when the power is first applied. So if we power off and we pull the switch towards us for the on position and then cycle up, the LED flashes twice. Just channel 1 is the menu LED. So we're now in the menu. If I want to change the current tables, it's menu number 2, so click 1, click 2 and I press. Now this is the 500 milliamp table, so let's set channel 1 to the 1500 milliamp table, so that's the 1000 milliamp table. Click again, 1500 milliamp table, press and hold. Now it's asking for the second channel's current table. We'll make this say 1000 milliamps. So this is 500, click once, that's 1000, press and hold, get the 2 flashes, press and hold again, 2 more flashes, and we've now exited the menu system. So now we basically have channel 1 capable of 1500 milliamps and channel 2 set to 1000 milliamps. So now if I click up to maximum, we should be basically at 2.5 amps. And if I turn off the second channel, we should be at 1500 milliamps, which is just the channel 1 setting. Turn them both on again and we're back to 2.5 amps. And obviously if I press and hold off, we're at 1 amp. So now we're in the alternate menu mode, and the 1 amp is the maximum, which is our channel 2 setting. And we can go down to level 1 and back up to level 5 and go back to normal mode. We can drop the light down. Now this is how to turn the light off. It has a guard band. It needs 2 double clicks to turn it off, but you have to do it from level 0 and you have to have waited at least half a second. So now that we're up, if we click quickly all the way down, it didn't turn off. So there's no risk of clicking down and turning off the light. Now that we have the light at level 1, 2 quick clicks will turn it off. And there we go. So that's basically UIC1, showing you all the different modes. Entering the menu system is the same for all the menus, UIC1, UIC2 and UIC3. So, you know, I won't show that in the next videos, since it's now been covered in this video. And there we go.